Okay, hi guys, this is Nikhitha. So now I'm going to explain the topic of strings. Okay, let's see. So what is mean by string? String is nothing but a collection of characters. So it store a collection of characters that and the last character encountered with the null pointer. So if you observe here in this diagram, so it store the collection of characters. Last one is ends with null character. So why we are using the null character, null pointer or null character here means. So here we are means the compiler will understand. So this is the last character. There is no characters are read to read. So that's why we are giving the null character at the end of the string. Next, coming to the other languages and compared to Java. So Java in the strings are, if you observe here the definition, strings are the type of an object and it store the characters of values. Okay, store the in the form of objects. Okay, so so that's why we can able to create the object for these strings also. Okay, so here if you observe here, each and every character will occupies the one byte now. So that's why 52, 53, 54, 55. So like this. Okay. So what I explained, string. String is nothing but collection of characters and counted with the null point or null character. So why we are giving the null character means, so compiler will understood the characters are ends at that point. So there is no any other characters are to read. So that's why we are giving the null character at the end. And in the Java, strings are treated as an objects. Okay. So coming to the strings in Java, we have four type of classes in strings. Okay. String buffer, string builder, string tokenizer. How many classes in Java? String, string buffer, string builder, string tokenizer. Okay. These are the four classes is present in Java. Next, coming to the next point. Okay. How many ways we can able to create the string? In generally, you can able to create the string in only one way, ma'am. How? String, what is the string name? Okay. And name of the string. Okay. So string, name of the string. Okay. Next, here I given the string. Okay. This is the general way. But in Java, we can able to declare the strings in two ways. First way is literal and second way is by using the new keyword. Okay. Literal is nothing but like this only. Okay. Data type, string name and name of the string. And what about the using new keyword? Using new keyword means you have to create the object for this string. String, object reference and new keyword and string. In this, I am passing the string. Okay. What is the difference between the new keyword and the literal? I am going to explain. So two ways we can able to declare the strings. First way is literal, second way is the new keyword. So what is the difference in between? Okay, why we are taking two ways here? I am going to explain here. Okay, let's see. Okay. So if you observe here, string literal, what will happens means here. So if you are storing the data in the uh, uh, if you are storing the data instead of by using the literal, so it will stored into the string constant pool. What is this? String constant pool. Okay. String constant pool is also called as SCP. Is also called as SCP. Okay. So why we are using this SCP? I will explain. So if you are using the literals, it will be stored into the SCP. So how the SCP will works, I will explain. So if you observe here, this is the constant pool. In this, okay. In this, we, for example, if we observe, okay, so here we have one like this. Here, this is the pool. Okay. So first you are storing the one string here. Okay. And the second you are storing the same string here by using the literal. I'm saying by using the literal. Okay. So here I am writing SCP. This is constant pool. Okay. So if the string, this string and this string, they both are string, means for example, S1 is equal to high. Same case sensitive also. S2 is equal to also high. So now both are pointing to the same location. It doesn't to take the another location. So it doesn't allocating the another location. Okay. It pointing to the same address. If both are same, string 1 and string 2, both are same with the case sensitive, capital H. Okay. And here also capital H. So both are same, it pointing to the same memory address. Okay. Coming to the new keyword. So if you are using the new keyword, it always stored into the which area? Heap area. Which area, ma? Heap area. Okay. So here it will be stored into the heap area. So this heap always store the like every time it will create the object. It doesn't care about it is present or not present. The same one is present also, but it will create the every time a new space in the heap memory. So which one is the save the memory means SCP is used to save the memory compared to heap. Yes or no, guys? Okay, in the SCP, we can, if the same string is present, it pointing to the same location. It doesn't create the one more memory for that one. But compare in heap, it doesn't care about previous one. It always creating the a new memory space for new strings. Okay, so that is the difference between the constant pool and the heap area. So if you are using the new keyword, it will be saved into the which area? Heap area. It will be saved into the heap area. If you are using the literal, it will be saved into the SCP. Okay. So this is the difference between the new keyword and the literal. Ma'am, how you are going to prove this one? Yes, I'm going to prove this one. Okay. So let me see comparison operators. So I will explain this one. Comparison operator. And before going to comparison operator, I want to know one thing. String is immutable. We can't able to change. Immutable or mutable? String is means immutable. We can't able to change the string values at the fixed. Okay. So let's see. So, ma'am, how you are going to show the string difference between the literal and the new keyboard? So, let's see. Comparison of original content and comparison of references. So, I am taking the double equal. So, if you are using the double equal, then you can understand easily. So, here I opened the okay. So these three operators are using for comparison. Everyone is facing the issue is at this point only. What is the issue, ma'am? So what is the different? What is the method of dot equal is used to comparison? Double equal comparison compared to comparison, but not both are three same. First dot equal to is used to given the original content is same or not, and double equal is used to check the both are saving at the same memory location or not, and compared to is checking the lexicographical analysis. So I will show three differences in detail uh, in Eclipse. Okay, just a minute. So let's start. Okay, so here I'm going to take the one example for this. uh, New. Okay, class. Here I'm taking the string example. Okay, public static void main. Then, right. So here, first I'm taking the literal. How to declare the literal? Literal string S1 is equal to, I'm saying hi. Okay, it is the first string. It's a literal. And string S2 is also a hi. Okay. So, ma'am, next string, I'm using the new keyword here, S3. New string is equal to, here I'm passing height, same height. Okay, let's see the difference. And string S4 is equal to new string of height. So, if you observe here, let's see. Okay, I set double equal. Okay, so I'm using S1 is both are same, both are literals and it pointing to the same location, then it will set Control S, run this program. Then it will say true. Okay. S3, S4 also contain the same, but both are storing into the heap area. So that's why it always create the new memory. It doesn't store the same memory. See. Okay. So if it is pointing to the same memory, it returns the true. If it is not pointing to the same memory, it returns the false. S3 and S4 always create the new memory space in the heap. It doesn't store the same, it doesn't pointing to the same location. But S1 and S2 both are pointing to the same location. Why? Because these two are literals. Why? Because these two are literals. Now it's clear. What I explained, the point is clear. And what about the dot equal? So dot equal is used to check the S1 dot equals to equal. Okay, dot equal of S2 means both are contain the same content. It returns the true. Otherwise, it returns the false. Yes, both are contain the same. So for example, I am changing this small h. What will happen? It returns the false. See, both are false. Because of H, the memory address is also changed. Because of H, the memory address is also changed. So this one is also we are getting false, and this one is also we are getting false. Then what about the S3, S4, ma'am? S3, S4 also have the same content. It is not checking the reference. It's checking the same content or not. So both are contain the same content. So it returns the true. Okay, see, capital H-A-Y, small capital H-A-Y. Yes. Okay, so now understood dot equal is used to check the original content. Okay, original content. And it is used to check the memory pointing to the same location or not. And then what will happens with the compare to? Okay, compare to S1 dot compare to S2. Okay, so I'm going to take the capital H. It returns the true. Why? It returns the zero. Why? Because both are same. It returns the zero. For example, H1 is bigger than, so A. You know alphabetical order. A is treated as 1, B1, B2, C3, D4 like this. A is 1. Okay. And here I'm taking the small h. Okay, both are. A and H. So A is bigger than H. Okay, S1 is comparing with H2, S2. So at that time, S1 is bigger than, sorry, S2 is bigger than S1. Because of S1 is 1. A means 1. A means 1. H means A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. H means 7. So it returns the -7. Okay, ma'am. First, you can write the, okay, instead of apple, GHI. Okay, banana. No, no. Any fruit after that? Okay, jackfruit. Okay, so let's see positive value. GHI, J. What is the difference between the H and J? 2. So which one is the bigger one? J is the 9 and H is 7. It's a no. So it will returns like this. Lexicographical analysis. Okay. So don't say in interview all are performing the same operation. So not all performing the same operation. These are performing the different operations. So comparison uh, dot double equal is used to check the memory address. Dot equal is used to check the original content or not. And compare to is you check the comparison between the first and second. If A is bigger, then positive value. B is bigger, negative value. And both are same, return the 0. And the positive and negative value is comparison of, uh, means comparison of the characters. Okay. So this is about, uh, okay. This is about comparison operators. Okay, good. Next. Concatenation. How to concat the both the strings? You know already concatenation by using the plus, ma'am. We already know in C. So here we have one more concatenation is also possible. S1 plus S2. So plus operator is used to concatenate the strings, jack and high. So for example, if you want to concatenate with the space, you can do like this in Java. Space. Concatenation in between the space. Okay, so this is a difference between the concat. Concat is used for combining the both strings, but if you need to add extra also, you can go for plus. You can go for plus. Okay, this is about the just strings, and we have lot of methods. See here, different type of character, int length, substring, contains, equals, trim. So uppercase, lowercase, we have lot of methods in the string. Okay, why? Because I am discussing these means complicated one I discussed in this video. Okay, next I said string is a class. So same, uh, we have one more point here. We have to know about the two string method. Why we need the two string method means, so if you want to read the array values at a time without using of loop. At the time, it will generate the hash code. You want to convert that values into the, you have to convert that hash code into the readable format. At the time, you have to use the two strings. Sometimes number of values can't able to read by the compiler. At that time, if you use the two string method, it will easy to convert the values only. It doesn't convert into the hash code. Okay, it will convert the hash code into the values. Who will convert the hash code into the values? Two-string. Why hash code is generated means JVM can't able to take the number of values at a time. At that time, it will generate the hash code. So to convert that hash code into the original format, we need the two-string method. Okay. Next, coming to the string buffer. So guys, I said string is immutable. So string buffer is immutable. We can able to modify. We can able to modify. So how to use the string buffer, ma'am? Just simple. String buffer is a class. We don't have the chance to write the string buffer in the literal. String buffer, you have to create the object, then you can use. So in string, we have a chance to write the in literal way and using new keyword, two options. But in string buffer, there is a no option. You have to create the object. Then how to create the object for string buffer and how to change the string into the string buffer, I will show you. String buffer. Okay. Yes, P1 is equal to new string buffer. Okay. New string buffer. Inside of this, you can pass the string S1. So now the S1 is inside of SB1. If you are modified the SB1, automatically it will apply to S1 also. Because of S1 is a string. We can't able to modify. It is immutable. If you want to change the string, then you have to pass inside of string buffer. Then you have a chance to modify the string. Okay. So this is about the string buffer. Coming to string buffer, we have a lot of methods. So same. In string, we have add method, but here we have the append and insert, replace. Compared to string and string buffer methods are somewhat different. Okay. So few methods are same length, caret. These are the same, but remaining all methods are different from string to string buffer. And coming to the string builder. What is the difference between the string buffer and the builder? Buffer and builder same, both are immutable. We can able to change. But coming to the string buffer and builder, string buffer is synchronized. String builder is non-synchronized. So those who know the concept of multi-threading, they will understand what is meant by synchronization and non-synchronization. Okay. And this is about the string builder methods. Okay. Next, string tokenizer. Tokenizer is nothing but it's giving the a word, a sentence, a big sentence that will be divided into the tokens. Okay, who will take care about the tokens means string tokenizer. Okay, so the string tokenizer is used to a big sentence will be converted into the small strings and it will called as tokens. Okay, so this is about the strings. I hope the points are clear. Um, Thank you.